You have every opportunity to shape your situation and make it better. And if you feel sorry for yourself and you want to sit here, are you fucking serious?
Welcome back, everybody, to episode 31 of the Amateur Hour Podcast, the most mediocre podcast, bringing you the most mediocre entertainment every Monday. Guys, you know this. You've been following along every Monday. Subscribe and do all that thing. Thank you for doing all that. Matt, I have a little thing to tell you real quick.
What's up?
I got rear-ended on my way over here.
Oh, shit. Did you really?
Yes, I did.
Oh, shit.
I did.
Were you in the car?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah. That's
first
why
of
we
all,
took so long.
Isaac, are you okay? Are you guys good?
Yeah, no, we're
Even
good.
those little fender benders kind of fuck you up sometimes.
Yeah, no, the car just kind of...
It shook us. It shook
Yeah,
us.
actually, before we start off, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We have our good old friend Isaac. You might know him from this video right here, right there.
I'm not even pointing anymore. He
Right
never.
there.
He never.
No,
puts it
I
where I'm
never
like-
do it.
I'm like here, and then the fucking thing's down here somewhere. Or 5 minutes later. Yes, but everybody, welcome Isaac.
Woo!
Back
Huge
to
friend
the
of the
show,
show.
back to the
Love
show,
you.
back to the
Always,
show.
always a pleasure to have you,
Little bit.
Isaac.
I do have my favorite.
You, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, Matt. I had just finished picking him up.
Right.
I turned into the street. We're going down. We're heading over here.
Okay.
We're on the same street that's going to merge into the freeway, right?
Mm-hmm.
We're at a red light. I want to say we're like the third car down,
Yes.
you know? And, you know, we're just vibing. We're listening to music and stuff. You know, we're talking about...
What song was playing?
Do you know what song was playing
It
specifically?
was.
I can't even think of the top of my head.
Yeah, it was just all just.
Yeah,
a blur.
it was a music. And the thing is, I was playing upbeat music, you know, to get into the vibe and everything. You remember how long it took me for me to
Oh
find a
my God,
fucking
Matt,
playlist?
We were just like
Yeah,
in
we
front
were-
of my house, just.
I'm one of those
sitting
people.
there.
I'm like that with like TV shows.
You
I'll
don't try.
I'll spend 45 minutes looking for a show just to play 2 minutes of it, and then I'm like, I don't feel like watching this.
Or
no
like a
more.
YouTube video.
Yeah,
Before
yeah.
you eat. Yeah.
Yeah.
Understandable.
Do you ever like before you eat, like you just spend so much time trying to find the video?
10%. I have to find it before I make the food. Or
Exactly.
before
I
get it.
pre-plan my videos for my food.
Exactly. Or
Oh,
else you
yeah.
go through
Yeah,
your
that's
food
also
trying to
good.
find a video.
And it's a struggle.
I'm just gonna waste food time.
Yeah, 100%.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You're gonna spend all that time eating, just scrolling through.
Can you guys remember how long you've been doing that?
doing what?
Eating like doing the like only eating while you're watching something.
Damn.
Because mine stems from a child.
Yeah, 100%.
Like I used during.
Wait, really?
Yes, like it'd be like Ed, and Eddie's coming on next.
TV,
And
yeah.
I would go microwave some,
You would.
and then like I would only eat during the show. If it was a commercial, I'd leave my food and I'd go walk around.
Oh, no, not
You
that
know.
serious.
I
I would not do
I
that.
was not allowed to watch
TV while you ate?
While I ate, we ate at the dinner table.
Yeah, neither was I. I was not allowed
yeah,
to
it
use
was
my
like for
phone.
big dinners, yeah, but like just for meals, like snacks and shit. I would always, if my show was coming on, I had to find something to eat.
That is true.
No, not even that.
not
For
that
me, I would have to put my phone away to eat. Like I would get
shit.
like literally like in trouble for
That was me when I was like a kid. But once I got like to 8th grade,
Oh yeah.
then I had to always eat something while watching TV. So, but anyway, so you got rear-ended.
Yes. So we're at a red light and we're just sitting there vibing, and out of nowhere, me and Isaac just,
Boom, launch forward.
Shit.
and I'm just like, there's no fucking way.
And you
I
guys'
just,
back is feeling okay?
huh?
You guys' back is feeling okay?
Yeah, it
Yeah,
was.
no, it wasn't that
It
bad.
wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. But I was in awe. I just could not believe that
Yeah.
like legit happened
Like,
because we were stationary, dude.
Yeah.
We were stationary, like, and then we just got hit, and then I'm like, there's no fucking way. I looked to my mirror. No, I looked to my mirrors right here, and I saw an old white guy, and I'm like, fuck. So then I put
Goddamn Mr. Jenkins.
I put the thing in park, right? And then I saw him come outside first, and then I come out, and then he's over there just checking the scene, and he's like, "Oh, there's no damage. There's no damage. You're fine. It's a bumper. That's what they're for."
It is. I mean, he ain't wrong.
He's not-
He's not wrong. But so what'd you do?
I looked at it. I inspected it. Just very, because obviously the car's fine, dude.
It
I mean,
is.
yeah.
Like legit, it's fine. I think he came up with more of a scrape, and it wasn't that big, but it's just like,
That's great.
like any kind of bump in a car.
It shows
It-
somewhere.
yeah,
It's a dent, whatever.
I don't even think I have any dent, but it kind of just moves the car unexpectedly. You know what I mean? And obviously your seatbelt locks up a little bit.
Yeah.
So like that's the only thing that I'm kind of feeling. But it was just my first and only time that had been rear-ended.
Out of nowhere.
out of
Out of nowhere,
literally
literally
nowhere.
just vibing.
Isaac
I don't
was
think
more
that was the
shook
first
than
time
I
you were
was.
rear-ended.
I wouldn't say that.
I can confidently say that you were
I don't
more
think
shook
so.
than
no,
I was.
I don't think so. I think you, because you were the only one like, oh my god, there's no way, oh my
Well,
god.
because I was
I get it.
just
No, I
in
get it.
awe.
I mean,
I was in awe, but I wasn't freaking
It's
out.
understandable. It's understandable.
I
I
don't
mean,
know. I wasn't there.
You're
He's like, Angel was flipping out and crying.
You're
you did look like you wanted to
throwing
cry.
up.
he said that once we started leaving the scene. He's like, "You look like you want to cry." I'm like, "I know, I'm
Well,
good."
He's like,
you
I'm
were
only
shook.
crying because of the adrenaline.
You know what's funny? I actually said that it was just the adrenaline.
It was the
pumping.
adrenaline. Yeah,
It was
yeah.
the adrenaline pumping up.
It was like with the bug, backwards.
No, because with when I had
No,
my
but I'm saying like your reaction was kind of similar to that.
no, but in the bug I was freaking out. I genuinely because I was like, Isaac, what do I do? What do I do? You know what I mean? I don't think at this point I said.
Did it have a knee brake? The bug?
Yeah,
It did, right?
Every car has to have an e-brake, dude.
Not mine.
That car
Y'all
was
be
just
easy.
falling apart. It didn't look like.
It was falling apart, but the
Yeah.
e-brake was still there.
You sure?
I don't know if it worked, but it was there.
You grabbed my knee.
It was physically there.
But ladies and gentlemen, today we have an interesting episode.
We
Very,
do, we
very
do,
interesting
we do.
episode. Matt, you want to go ahead and let them know a little bit what they're going to be tuning in for?
So today's episode, ladies and gentlemen, is the Great Debate.
Showdown.
The Great Debate Showdown. Today we're going to have a calm, little chill episode for you guys while me and Angel randomly get assigned a specific side, and then we got to make an argument for it.
So basically, just to show you guys,
As a disclaimer, these are for entertainment purposes only.
yes.
The thoughts and opinions of this episode do not represent the podcasters in this video.
Or the thoughts or views of them. But as you guys see, the wheel is making a grand return at some point throughout this podcast. Our lovely Isaac is gonna let us know that it's gonna be time to spin this guy. Are you're doing the behind the hand thing?
I love that you in front. I love that I'm like, because the first time I did it, I genuinely thought you thought I was probably dumb. You probably thought like, okay.
No, because at that point I kinda,
Already hated me.
yes. So we're gonna spin this wheel and we're gonna have to discuss a topic and we're gonna be assigned for or against.
Yes, one of us is going to be assigned a pro for it, and then the other one's going to be the con for it. So, like I said, we're going to try to do our best to ride or die for them. So,
Yes.
Angel, what else we got going before we get into the debate?
I was gonna ask you how your week was.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Because of, okay, so I might be a little dramatic here, but because of Angel, ladies and gentlemen, I almost lost my leg.
Oh my fucking god!
I almost lost my leg.
Please elaborate.
Let me
on
elaborate. Let me elaborate. I got some type of bug bite. Don't know what it was. I'm assuming it was a spider. Got a bug bite on my knee, right on my knee. Boop.
Tip of it.
Right on the tip of it.
The tip of the knee.
Right at the top of my knee, right?
Damn.
Had a little bump, left it alone. Bump kind of was growing a little bit. I noticed the bite on Saturday. Wasn't until Monday when we recorded that everything that like my knee actually started to get a little worse. It just the bump started to rise a little bit. And Angel was like, "Stop being a bitch. Pop that shit." And I was like, "It hurts though." And he's like, "Don't be a bitch." And I was like, "All right." So I went to the restroom. I sat down, started to squeeze it, trying to pop it. Oh no. Nothing came out really. Like a little bit came out, but nothing too crazy. So I was like, "All right, whatever." And then it started to hurt more after I did that shit. After we recorded, we did our thing. We actually went out to eat after that. And then it was hurting. I was limping. And they thought I was kidding. Like they thought I don't know. I don't think they thought I was kidding.
thought
But
you were being dramatic.
yeah, they thought I was being dramatic, right? It just hurt. It just really hurt. So then Monday, or no, that was Monday. So then Tuesday I wake up and that thing is swollen.
Oh wow.
And I'm talking like my whole kneecap is swollen.
Was it bruised?
It had like it wasn't necessarily bruised, but it was red. Like it was like
Gotcha. Yeah.
it was red and it was hot to the touch.
Oh.
Like the area was hot.
And disinfected.
Yeah. So I ended up going to urgent care and they took my temperature. I had a fever. They checked out the wound and they pretty much said that it was some sort of bug bite.
Wound?
Yeah, the wound, the area, you know, the injury.
The infected area.
Yeah, I had the T virus in my shit.
What's the T virus?
So if you know, you know. Yeah, so then the doctor pretty much said that by me squeezing it, I pushed the infection into my knee more
Oh my god.
instead of getting it out. and then it was starting to slowly go into my bloodstream a little bit. I had a vein that was kind of like, one of my like thigh veins was like getting red and purple.
Oh, what the?
It was weird. It was a little interesting, and it was connecting to the other bites. Something was biting me. Something was fucking me up, bro. Something was fucking me up. I don't know what it is. It's in this house still. So anyway, yeah, I had to go to the doctor. Almost lost my leg, thanks to Angel. So that's been my week.
You piece of shit.
Yeah.
In my defense,
What?
every time I've ever had, because those like kind of like infection type things of like that the body just sprouts. I have multiple of those. Every time I've done the thing where like I squeeze and I disinfect and take care, it's just I do it at home.
Yeah.
Because I don't have health care.
No, I get you.
And it was just crazy that one squeeze brought you.
It was two squeezes. It was two squeezes. I squeezed on Monday, and then on the next day I tried.
Did
to
you
get
wash
some
your
more out.
hands before?
Yeah.
Did you disinfect the area?
Yeah, I had some sterile wipes and stuff. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, my week was okay. I was just recovering for the most part. I couldn't fucking walk. It was so bad. It got to the point where my whole knee was swollen. I couldn't even bend it.
Oh, wow.
So I had to take 3 days off of work.
Oh, no.
But I wasn't thriving because I was fucking dying. And then look at it now. I don't know if you can see it, but
Oh wow! What the fuck?
yeah, it's like a whole ass thing. It's my dick, by the way. So anyway, but how was your week, bro?
A bite. Holy shit! That just goes to show.
Yeah.
If that was a zombie bite, I would have killed you. Anyways,
Damn.
my week.
Yeah.
My week, really, really busy. As you guys may know, we're starting to produce more content.
Mm-hmm.
You know, produce, edit, and everything. So my week was just caught up with that. I've literally not had a life. It's just work, come home, and then work on this. So
Yeah.
I've been glued to a screen at all times, basically.
iPad kid over here.
Honestly, going back to the whole eating thing,
Yeah.
For
Yeah.
one reason or another, like my eyes are glued to a screen,
Same.
and it's crazy. But
Even at work, because I have to write reports.
that is true. I don't do that. Oh, I do. We do that at work, actually,
A little bit.
to a certain degree. But I think you do it more.
A little bit more. I try to be outside. The company actually doesn't want us doing too much screen time. They want us to be outside more. But yeah, even at work, I can't get away
Your
from the fucking
screen,
screens.
your screen time was 14% up that week.
Yeah, and they were like, "This guy cut it down to at least 12, buddy."
Which is crazy because that's essentially your job. So they're asking you to stop doing your.
They've been asking me
Job.
actually. That's the only gripe I had with my job when I first started is I was killing it in reports, and they told me that I shouldn't be killing it in reports.
It's one of the first things he went up and told me.
Yeah, I was actually very angry at that because my boss's boss told me that.
Damn.
I had let's just for an example, they want you to write at least.
Okay, let's say Matt has to go out and gather 6 apples a day, right?
Okay.
So basically, what he was doing is he was going out and getting
12 apples.
13.
Oh, okay.
You know, just a little bit more, 13 every time.
Mm-hmm.
And then someone, big person, told Matt, "Hey, let's not do that much amount of apples."
They didn't like that I was outperforming a different
Person,
yeah, like a different level of like the person above me. I had more reports than them,
apples.
and instead of going, "Wow, you held it down,"
You got a lot of apples.
they were like, "Don't do that again." That doesn't impress us. So, anyways, that was my biggest gripe.
Crazy.
So, yeah. So now I try to stay off the screen as much as I can. I still do my reports, but I'd rather be out there saving the public.
Which is crazy because I also had a similar issue at a certain place that shall remain nameless because a lot of people like to cause drama. The one time I talked about it on here.
Oh
Fuck
my
y'all.
God.
Jesus fucking
Oh my
Christ.
God.
I didn't even name the place and everybody was like, "Oh my God." and
Yeah.
it's-
Did we tell you about that?
Wait, no, I don't think
So in one of the episodes, I merely mentioned the fact that I got fired, and I really
Oh, yeah.
didn't like the way that I got fired. And fuck the people who fired me. If I ever see them on the streets, I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna.
I was
I'm
like,
kidding. I'm kidding. For legal reasons, that's a joke.
It's a joke. He's joking.
I'm joking.
Sure.
But fuck you guys.
But he did show his displeasure with the job,
Yeah.
and somebody at the job that I don't even really fuck with, like not that anyone I know of,
Oh.
no one's told me, but somebody in the back, in a different department, told
Allegedly, this is all alleged.
Allegedly, somebody
Allegedly.
told a manager
A person,
that we
Big
were,
Monkey.
Yeah,
Big Monkey.
that we were talking crap about them
Yeah.
on our platform. And I think they checked the receipts, and I don't think anything.
I don't
we
think
didn't say
anything,
I,
but
I love everyone there. Peace
Yeah.
and love. I love everyone there.
I can go on the record and talk shit about everybody, but I won't.
You don't work there anymore.
I do not work at said
I
location.
love everyone there. Everyone there is great. They love me. I love them. I'm there to work. So anyway, so that's how your week was?
Yeah, just working.
Just chilling?
Just working and hearing about your goddamn fucking wound story. God damn it, guys.
Bro, you should have seen it. It was and then when it was healing, it was just like this pus ball growing.
He would give me updates every day.
This pus ball was growing, bro. It looked gross. And then I had to like get the shit out, and I did it properly this time.
Okay, so that is a user error. That was not Angel.
I'm still gonna blame it on Angel.
You heavily.
He pressured
encouraged
me.
it. Yeah.
He did the same thing. He just threw me to the wolves. He didn't tell me how to squeeze it out. He just said squeeze, so I just went. I just squeezed my knee.
Anyways, man,
What's up, bro?
actually something that did go on in my week. I fell down a little bit of a rabbit hole.
Oh shit.
A little bit of a gigantic rabbit hole. And let me ask you a question, Matthew Cornelius Mufrastro. What do you know about inbreeding?
Oh shit. I know a lot about it, brother.
Yeah.
No, I'm just
So
kidding.
if you remember, if you recall last episode, we talk a lot about
Second cousins and
and third cousins. And I was watching back the video, and I was like, "What does that mean?
What does that even mean? Were we right?
Huh?
Were we right?
About?"
Like second cousins and shit?
I didn't even. I
didn't go that route? Okay.
No, I didn't even fixate on that because once I found what I'm about to share with you, Matthew,
Oh fuck.
I just second cousins was out of the picture.
Okay.
So let me give you a textbook definition of inbreeding. As you can see, I wrote it all in my notes today because I cannot memorize something and I need a physical thing to be in front of my
If it's
face.
not on YouTube, I can't remember it.
Inbreeding consists of the mating of organisms closely related by ancestry and goes against the biological aim of mating. Obviously, it's something that we all know. Said organisms are supposed to mate for different organisms to make different organisms. Inbreeding is the interruption of that, basically.
Right?
The closer the relations that both parties, said organisms, have, the higher the risk it is for these children, these offspring, to be born with defects and diseases. When the two offsprings are related by blood, the thing only multiplies the more closer they are. Now, with this context established, Matthew, let me tell you about the Whitaker family. Have you ever heard about them?
No, that name already sounds kind of
Right.
What?
brother cousiny.
The Whitaker
Shout out to
family.
the Whitakers.
Living in a small town of Odd. The town is called Odd.
The town is called Odd?
Odd.
Interesting.
Living in a small town of Odd, West Virginia, the Whitakers seem to carry a complicated history of inbreeding. The complex family tree starts with the set of twins. Two brothers. You might ask how? Shut up and listen, right? John and Henry are the two sets of twins. No, not sets of twins. One set of twins. They're the brothers. Henry, one of the twins, went out to marry Sally. She's just a normal, run-of-the-mill redneck
Maiden?
wife. Yeah, regular person. You know what I mean?
Okay.
You know, he went out one day, was at a bar. He was like, "Hey, I like how that one look right there."
Hey,
Now,
I'll tell you what, brother.
I'll tell you that.
I see her ankles, brother.
Yeah, that one right there. That one's mine. She coming home with me, and I'm trading the calf for it. I'll tell you that.
I'll give up two whole pieces for that one, brother.
Yeah,
I'll tell
right,
you
right
what.
there. 2 chickens and a slap on our knee. Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But basically, that's
I'm gonna
Henry.
ride on my tractor.
Right.
But yeah, go ahead.
Basically, that's Henry. You know, Henry's just a run-of-the-mill guy. Just like
Henry's got the Riz.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, redneck Riz.
Yeah.
Now let's talk about John.
Oh shit.
John.
It's always a John.
John went out. Okay, before I get there, Henry and Sally, got together and they had 7 children. One of them was named John as well. For the sake of the story, we're gonna refer to him as Little John. Right?
Little
right.
John.
Little John. Little John.
What?
Okay. All right, so let's keep these names in order, okay? Just a refresher. Big John is the twin.
John.
John. Henry is the other twin.
Brothers.
So those are the brothers. Henry went out to marry Sally.
Sally.
Right? They're married.
Right.
All right.
And okay. John has a son?
Huh?
John has a son?
Hold up. We're jumping to conclusions.
My bad.
The other half of the twins, John, Big John, as I'm going to refer to him as now, Big John, went out and married Ada. Ada was Henry's first cousin, making her also John's
first cousin.
because they're fucking twins.
Did they not get that memo?
No. I think that they knew they were
okay.
first cousins. They decided to not only marry Matthew, but they had 9 fucking children. 9 children. First cousins. Blood right there. Not second like we discussed. First cousins, right? They went out to have 9 kids.
Jesus Christ.
One of them being named Gracie.
Oh, shout out to Gracie.
Shout out to Gracie.
If you know, you know.
Gracie and Little John ended up being married and having 15 fucking children.
They're doubling down on this. They ain't never been outside this town?
Probably not. It's odd.
That's odd. They ain't never been outside Odd Town?
They have never been inside of odd. Making Gracie and Little John, they were double cousins. Now, what do you think double cousin is? This is a phrase that I never even heard about. We didn't even hear about second cousins, now let alone double cousins. Double cousins means that you share grandparents.
Oh.
You share all grandparents.
oh shit. Okay. One set of grandparents is normal.
All-
you share a grandparent.
All of your grandparents are your grandparents.
All 4 of these motherfuckers, you share them.
As the family tree expanded, Matthew, you can imagine that people got worse in later stages. Worse birth defects, worse diseases. Some didn't even make it to their 20s. Most of them were missing, not parts of the face, but, they were born with the eye shuts and everything like that. Extreme deficiencies as it went down, because this is not the fucking norm. And at the end, like the very last siblings that were born in, like, I believe 1997, couldn't even talk. Could not even talk.
What do you mean?
He just could not speak.
Just no vocal cords?
I don't know what it is. I don't know what
He
it
didn't
is.
download the talking DLC.
No, he did. He missed it.
Yeah.
He wasn't there on launch.
No. He didn't buy the founders pack.
He missed day 0. But
He didn't get the beta. He wasn't in the beta. He
he
didn't know how to
wasn't in the
talk.
beta testing. Yeah,
That's gross.
it was.
Wow.
So
Do you know what they look like? Did you see any pictures
I
of these?
saw pictures of
Yeah?
them, but just for the sake,
No baddies?
no, not at all.
Not even for the inbreds? Not even inbred?
No.
There was not one normal
no,
inbred
there
out
was not.
that
no,
you were like,
no.
damn. No?
No.
Okay, right.
Maybe after like 13 shots of rum.
Oh, shit. Maybe if I lost my eyesight?
Maybe if I strictly lived in the town of Odd, I can see that. But fuck, dude. It was to not be able to even speak. All they would do is murmur and bark.
That's scary.
Murmur and
That's scary.
bark. Can
That's
you
scary.
imagine?
That's scary.
That is
I knew a family like that. Their name was the McPoyles. Shout out.
inbred.
Shout out.
Diving deeper into this, Matt.
Yeah.
Diving deeper. I got a little bit more curious for inbreeding because this is,
So you're like, I took it a step further.
I took that shit personally. I searched up what was the first cases of human inbreeding.
The
And-
Bible? No, I'm just kidding.
Well, you're not wrong.
Oh.
You're not wrong because unfortunately, inbreeding goes back to the dawn of time,
Yeah.
to the absolute
Yeah.
dawn of time.
I just don't know where.
But here,
Okay.
here,
Yeah.
I think, and this is my theory. We're going off of the books, guys. The book is away, and I'm looking directly at you. I think that we are all inbred, and I think that certain mutations have happened for us to be able to live. You know what I mean? I think there's a certain amount of blood, obviously, that we've distanced ourselves in
Yeah.
to be livable. But early on, there was a lot of diseases and deficiencies. And funny enough, there is a theory out there that many of the diseases, not many, but some. Let's go with some. I don't want to put on my tinfoil hat. That's Matt's job. But some of the
Hey, shut up.
diseases that are out there and deficiencies stem from some sort of inbreeding.
Yeah. Well, I've always can we take a side note from like human inbreeding? Like animal inbreeding is confusing to me because purebred. My understanding, and correct me if I'm wrong, but purebred animals like German shepherds, for example, they have the little the certification that
The
they're
notification.
yeah, they have the little they have the noti, they have the certi that their lineage is pure, like they come from that bloodline. But those purebred dogs are the ones that have the chronic illnesses and issues that come with, like I said, German shepherds.
That's very true. You know,
So I've always thought, like, why is that prestigious in animals when we don't do that in humans? That always confused me. Like because my German Shepherd is not a full bred. She didn't come from, she came from like a mutt type of environment.
do you want to move just a little bit this way, just a little bit? There you go. Good boy.
So
This motherfucker. God damn it.
roll the intro. No, I'm just
I feel like it's really funny when he says it because it's not his. It's not his.
It's not my thing. It's not
Yeah.
my thing. Yeah. So anyway, so seeing that in animals has always confused me because people will pay like fucking top dollar for
A pure.
inbred ass animals.
Oh, inbred.
Inbred.
Well, I'm just saying, like, not inbred, but you know what I'm talking
Oh,
about. Like
yeah.
that lineage of staying within your shit.
So what's confusing?
Because dogs inbreed,
Yes.
and the animals inbreed. They typically come out a little more decent than.
Some, because some still have like pugs. Pugs have a lot of health
Yeah,
health
they do.
deficiencies and stuff like that because they're like extremely inbred.
They're cute though, but they look fucking weird.
They can't breathe, dude. You ever
Yeah, they
see
can't
it?
breathe. Their eyes are like this.
They're a little ugly.
Their eyes are on the sides of their fucking
Yeah,
head.
they
but
look
they're
like
cute.
Isaac.
Just
Isaac, you're beautiful, bro. Don't let him talk to you. about that.
Jesus
Thank you, man.
Christ.
Thank you, man.
I just fell down the topic of inbreeding.
You look like a fucking pit bull.
And pit bulls are one of the most cutest things ever, so thank you for that.
Pit bulls are. I can't lie.
They're so
No,
beautiful.
No, Matt, you're supposed to say that they're ugly.
No, not pit bulls. You should have
I
said
can't
that.
disrespect pit bulls like that.
Nah, dude.
Pick an uglier dog.
Chihuahua.
No, you don't look like Chihuahua. I won't disrespect you like that. You don't. Chihuahuas are fucking ugly. You don't look like Chihuahua.
Actually, what I've always, not always, but recently I've received that I give out golden retriever
No,
energy.
you do not. No, you do not. No, never.
What do you-
No, not in a million years. No, never.
I don't even know what it means.
Golden retriever energy.
What is? I don't know what that. I don't.
Are you good at fetch?
Yeah.
No.
You bring me a stick and I'm like,
Are you good at? Are you a family man? Are you family oriented? Maybe that's why.
maybe. Yeah, I actually am family oriented,
A little bit.
but I'm just not a golden doodle. You know.
I don't know.
You know what I mean?
Okay, so yeah, you went on the rabbit hole of inbreeding. Have you ever seen The Hills Have Eyes?
Yes.
That's supposed to be based off of a true family, right? Like
Is it?
Well, obviously not the whole movie, but like the family
yeah.
in the movie is based off of a real like life family that was inbreeding and they were like all fucked up.
Oh, is that what it is? Oh, wait. Which one? Which
first one.
family?
The first one.
Which family though?
I don't know.
The crazy one or the
Yeah,
one?
the one that was eating.
Oh,
the people.
okay.
Yeah.
That actually makes a lot of sense.
It was based off of a real family, I think. Obviously, the movie's like, turned into a horror movie, but I think there was a real family out there that was famous for inbreeding and having all types of just like the, what they call it, Whitaker?
the Whitakers.
That's such an ominous name.
It is, dude. If on your free time, go out and search up the Whitakers. It's a whole spiel, man. Maybe I'll throw out an image on here. Just one right there.
Damn.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Oh god. We're reacting to the image.
Oh, I'm like, what? What's happening? Oh my god, what? You know what? I can't wait till we have a sex.
Okay, wait.
I can't wait.
I can't wait till we sex, bro.
I can't wait till we have. I can't wait. Sorry, my bad. That was probably the wrong place to have a pause. I can't wait till we have a sex episode. I can't wait till we have like a sex topic episode. I think
Yeah?
it'll be fun.
Yeah, I do so much sex.
I do the sex.
Sex.
I put the
and-
E in sex.
Ooh.
Breaking news, guys. I don't know if you heard, Matt, but in the world of music,
Uh oh.
did you know that French Montana
Oh shit.
French Montana, known from one song and one song only. Actually, no, known
He's
for
got,
he known for a couple of things. He's known for Unforgettable, you know, the classic 2016 or 2017 banger, and for being carried throughout his entire fucking career.
Whoa.
Can you name a French Montana other than Unforgettable?
I cannot name a French
Exactly.
Montana song that isn't a feature. My favorite song by him is Lockjaw by Kodak. With Kodak and French Montana.
That the name of that song always made me fucking laugh.
yeah, yeah. Well, anytime I hear a Lockjaw, I think of the Hub.
Oh,
I don't think of drugs.
Wait, Lockjaw is a drug?
No, what they're talking about drugs in the song, which is why they're getting Lockjaw.
Oh, I thought they were sucking dick.
Kodak.
Just Kodak out here.
He was in jail, bro. You know
Hey, what happens in jail stays in jail. I heard.
what happens in jail? I feel like I'd be a happy man in jail. Anyways,
Well,
on
I'd
the
kill
world
myself.
on the world of music, right? French Montana recently released an album.
Right.
Actually, no, I got that wrong. He released 6 albums.
What the fuck?
Actually, no, I
At
got
once?
I got that wrong. He released 7 fucking albums
At once?
last Friday. Yes,
7.
7 albums in one sitting.
Who the fuck you think he is? Chris Brown?
No, wait, did Chris Brown do that?
Chris Brown be dropping albums with like 45 songs.
Jesus Christ. No, but here, let me let you know, Matt, a little bit of what the new trend seems to be in the music industry, right? At least ones that I was able to find, because as some of you guys know, I'm not really, like I am, but I'm not on the internet. You know what I mean? It's really weird. But,
And I'm the opposite because I'm all plugged in.
yes.
I'm in the Matrix right now. I'm not even real. I'm a hologram right now.
Speaking, we're going to touch on one thing. Don't let me forget that I need to talk about something, okay? Remind me.
Okay.
But back to French Montana, that's known for basically nothing. He dropped a new album, right? And basically he only dropped basically one album, but off of that album that has 22 songs, he dropped another album that is just strictly instrumentals
Oh shit.
of that song.
Oh shit.
Yes,
Okay.
of that same album. And then on another album, he dropped the acapella version of the previous
What
album.
the fuck?
And then on another album, he dropped the Nightcore version of that same album. And then the other one, he dropped the sped up version. And then he dropped the house mix version. You know what I mean? He released 7 different albums, all different variants of the one album. Wow. And it's a trend that obviously other artists haven't done it to the degree of a full album. Yeah. But you have seen other artists doing them with songs. Yeah. They do a sped up version, they do an instrumental, they do a cappella. And the reason for this, most people say, is because of TikTok.
Yeah, no, you have to. So the more you were explaining it, the more I was putting
the pieces.
The more I was like, okay, I see what he's doing. doing.
No, so
it's not bad. It's not
it's
bad. It's gimmicky.
Yes,
but it's not bad.
So basically, do you know about the TikTok and UMG battle that's going on?
Yes.
So UMG slashed all of their music basically, and what people think that the music industry is doing is that they're releasing their own versions of these TikTok trends, edits type things, so they can also turn a profit, and you don't have to just rely on the TikTokification of music. Mm-hmm. You know?
Not a word.
Huh?
No, I'm just kidding. Not a word.
You're not real, man.
That was a perfect response. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Shout out to The Office.
Oh, you watched it?
What the fuck you mean I watched it? I lived The Office. I watched it while I was on TV, motherfucker.
Did you really?
I watched it while I was back in my day.
Back in my day, I used
Back
to
in
sit
my day
down
before
in
my
the
back was hurting and that thing was squirting.
Alrighty,
Montana.
debaters and masturbators. I think it's time to spin the wheel.
Spin the wheel.
Okay, so how are we doing this?
fucking
Who's
wheel.
spinning the wheel? Oh, we'll just take turns.
We'll take turns.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if you'll be able to see the writing of the wheel.
We'll read it off to you.
We'll read it off to you. Okay, so you first. You spin. Who do you want to spin?
Who do you want to spin?
Matt, you spin.
Okay.
Matthew's spinning.
All right, so we're going to spin the wheel. Again, really quick for those that just tuning in. Like, this is a live stream.
In case you just happen to skip to this part of the video.
You just skip.
We're gonna. You know what we should do?
Huh?
We should do like a 24-hour live stream.
No,
and raise money for charity.
Can I be the charity? Can we both be the charity? Fuck the charity. I need the money.
Okay, guys, we're gonna disregard that. We're not even gonna go back to the conversation. We're gonna spin the wheel, and then whatever this topic lands on, we're gonna have to debate.
Isaac is going to pick who should be on what side, and we are going to try to make an argument for each side that we're on.
And we have to stay in character.
Okay.
No breaking.
Okay.
Whoever breaks gets an egg shot.
Get spanked. Okay.
Yes, extra. Yeah.
All right. So we're gonna spin the wheel one time. Let's get it.
Don't look.
Ooh.
Isaac, are you able to see?
Yeah.
What does it say?
Pineapple belongs on pizza.
Oh, I love this. I love
We're starting off with something simple. Okay,
Okay,
let's
I
go
like
ahead and get rid of the wheel. Who's on what, Isaac?
Matt, pros. Angel, cons.
Okay.
Who goes first?
Who goes first? Rock, paper, scissors?
Yeah,
Yeah.
go ahead.
Okay.
Alright.
Look away.
That's
Wait. Okay. On
Okay.
three. On three, we'll go. Okay. So
On-
1, 2, 3. Rock, paper, scissors.
wait.
Wait, what?
No, rock paper scissors.
Yeah,
shoot.
rock, paper, scissors.
Well, I just don't know
shoot.
how to start. Okay, I'm not looking. So
Yeah,
you let me
okay.
know. Okay, ready?
So on rock, we're gonna go rock, okay?
Okay,
And then
yeah.
we
Yes,
go
Angel, go.
Okay.
Go,
Okay,
go.
okay.
Rock, paper, scissors.
shoot. Who won?
It's a tie.
Oh,
Oh shit!
Go again.
No.
okay. Okay.
Matt,
Okay.
You were a little early on that. It's on shoot.
I thought shoot. Okay,
Yeah.
my bad.
Okay.
Okay.
Go.
All right.
You ready? Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Matt, you first.
Okay.
Who's on what side again?
Pineapple on pizza, and I'm on the pro
You're
side.
pro. I'm on.
So funny enough that you say this, Isaac, because I actually order pineapple on my pizza,
Yeah.
as it is. Yeah.
You fucking psychopath.
No, I'm a big proponent. I am a big supporter of pineapple on pizza, and I'll tell you why.
State your claim.
Because it tastes fucking bomb. I don't understand the conflicting. I've never looked at it as a sweet and savory type. You know, like people are always like, I can't do like the sweet and savory type of thing. Like I literally, my order is sausage, pepperoni, and pineapple.
Okay, let's disregard the disgustingness that he just described. Why would you put fruit on something as delicious as a perfectly good slice of pizza?
Because you put vegetables on pizza. What's the difference?
That they're not fruit. Where the fuck would you put fruit on them?
Because it's. Have you ever?
Would you put
first of all,
would you put a piece of fruit on a chicken?
They put pineapple on turkeys.
Yeah,
That's not a chicken.
You put pineapple on ham.
Yeah, but ham doesn't have cheese and tomato sauce
It could.
and things like that. No,
Tomatoes technically a fruit.
no, but
Is tomato a fruit?
Yeah.
technically,
And that's on burgers and shit. And
yes.
pizza.
No, but it just has a different taste.
It does. It's the sweetness. But okay, so I have the taste buds of someone with pre-diabetes. I don't have pre-diabetes,
But
but I got the taste buds of someone who
Yes.
does. The pineapple, I never understood. Like the minute I had pineapple on my pizza, there was a party in my mouth.
I felt nothing but disgust.
Really?
Yes.
That's
Well,
fucking weird.
no.
No, so okay, so I'm gonna give you. So why don't you like it?
Because no.
Yeah, but like,
It's a simple fact. No, it's just not a thing that you should do. Why would you mess with something that doesn't need to be messed with?
it doesn't mess with it though. It only enhances it.
In what ways? There is no way that it enhances it. The pineapple is so overpowering that you don't get to taste what is actually on there. You're telling me so many slices of so many pieces of that sweetness is gonna taste good and mixed with all the ingredients that should be on there?
Yes.
No.
I feel like I'm trying to compare it to something else that has, like I said, the only thing I can really compare it to is like ham, right?
But ham is it's a different thing. It's not pizza.
I don't think the pineapple takes away from any of the flavor. I just think it adds a little bit of that sweet juice.
But there is no sweetness when it comes to pizza.
There is.
There's not.
When you put pineapple on it.
Exactly. So you're
It's just like-
you're stating the issue. Why should pizza be sweet?
Why wouldn't
Should
it?
your popsicle taste like a burger? No.
If it could.
Why would you want your popsicle to taste like a burger?
Yeah, but those are two different things. That's ice cream and that's ice cream and then like a solid food. I'm talking. These are two different like the pineapple being on pizza. Like I said, I don't think it overpower. Pineapple is that one fruit that doesn't overpower, especially when cooked. When fried, like I said, when you have it on the ham, It's actually really good when it's slapped on that thing.
Yeah.
Because ham has that sweetness that you guys are discussing. Pizza does not.
Pizza does.
Pizza
the
does
tomato
not.
sauce is pretty.
It's not sweet. Because you're not just using tomato. You're using tomato as the base, and they mix a bunch of ingredients and herbs and cheese and things like that to make it a different thing.
Maybe when you grow up.
Damn, you're going to hit me with the old card. Jesus. I don't think pineapple should go on anything
Fire.
other than pineapple. Why would you want to mix foods that do not need mixing?
That's the thing is, it's not like I'm putting strawberries on that bitch.
You might as well.
No, but I'm
You
not,
might as
but
well.
I can't.
Why? Okay, why not? You might as well.
It's pineapple.
Strawberry is sweet. It is
Uh-huh.
sweet, and it brings out some sweetness that is in the fucking pizza, which is the most absurd thing that I fucking heard.
No,
Why not just slap on strawberries?
I get it. Strawberries. This is why I'm saying like pineapple is the only fruit that works in this sense. Kiwis don't work. Strawberries don't work. Grapes don't fucking work. Pineapple is a versatile fruit that happens to not clash with the savory taste of tomato sauce, cheese, and bread.
Would you go as far as to say that pineapple is a substitute for a pizza ingredient? That it just goes on everything? Would you slap on pineapple on a supreme pizza?
Yeah.
I think, what the fuck? You're just... Why
yeah.
are you...
Yeah, why not? Why not? I already eat pineapple with sausage. What's on the supreme?
I think you're just demented, dude. I cannot continue with this.
I don't understand. I just, like I said, pineapple is the one fruit that doesn't conflict that hard with those flavors.
No, man, I can't see eye to eye with you because I genuinely do not believe that is a good substitute for anything.
What else do you put? I feel like it's just spices up the pizza. What else can you put on a pizza that adds that pizzazz?
When you bring in that element, then what is left out of a pizza? Can you just throw anything on a pizza?
No, I mean,
think about what you're saying right now.
yeah.
Because if you open the doors to a foreigner, if you open the doors to a foreigner, being the pineapple, and let it into pizza, then what is stopping anything else from going on there?
History has already stopped it. What else are they putting on pizza? There's a reason why pineapple is the only thing you hear going on a pizza that's outside of that.
What do you mean?
We're in 2024. I don't hear nothing. I don't hear nothing but pineapple going on pizza. I don't hear no one putting some goddamn mushrooms. Yeah,
mushrooms do go on pizza.
You know what I'm saying? But there's things that have tested the time. I feel like they've already tried everything. Strawberries on pizza, gross. Blueberries on a pizza, gross. Grapes on a pizza, gross. Pineapple's just the one that seems to have stuck.
Alrighty, guys. Gather your final thoughts.
God damn it. Okay. You're wrong. That's it. Your Honor, he's wrong.
Your Honor, I like to state that the defendant is wrong. Could you imagine?
Yeah. It does not belong. I don't know how else to say it.
If it didn't belong, they wouldn't, bro.
They
honestly,
wouldn't
it wouldn't even be on the menu.
It wouldn't be on commercials or anything.
It wouldn't be on the menu.
You've seen pineapple on commercials.
Where do you hear? Like I said, where do you hear strawberries on pizza?
You don't.
You don't, but you hear pineapple on
you
pizza.
don't because the people like you that for some reason enjoy it. Do you know what I mean? This is the state of the argument. Is that people like Matt exist, Your Honor, that are still keeping this around. Do you know what I mean? And it does not belong.
Sure.
All right, Isaac. So what do you think? If you were an impartial party,
If you were a judge
if you
that
didn't
were
know,
swaying.
yeah, if you didn't know us and you'd never had it, would you try it?
Yes.
Good man. Personally,
I've had pineapple on pizza.
No. See. I have to stop you right there because
Okay.
you're taking it to bias.
Okay, unbiased. You guys had both great points. But I agree with Matt. Because why wouldn't it be on pizza if it's everywhere? On the menu, commercials, shows, cartoons.
pineapple's generational.
It's,
Just because something exists doesn't mean it's right, Your Honor.
but it
I state my case.
just because
I
something-
state my case. I actually like pineapple on pizza.
You're a fucking liar. He's a fucking liar.
That's funny that you say that. He doesn't like pineapple?
I do. I don't know where
No,
you're
he
getting the
doesn't.
information.
He likes
but
watermelon.
Oh, you did?
Is that why you asked watermelon or pineapple? I like pineapple on my pizza. I think Hawaiian pizza is really good.
He's a liar.
I think pineapple, pepperoni, and jalapeno slaps, bro.
Throw some sausage on that thing.
I've never tried it with sausage, but I am not against pineapple.
Yeah, you are.
Which was it was really difficult for me to come up to for any value.
He doesn't want to get hate. He doesn't want to get hate.
Moving past all that.
Anyway.
Do you honestly think that's how it went down? Like people just threw on a bunch of ingredients and then just whatever stuck. That's actually no one has ever brought that up.
I don't know the origin of pineapple on pizza. I really don't.
Tune into next week's rabbit hole.
Oh shit, you're gonna go on the rabbit hole? Figure it out.
This week's rabbit hole.
Does it? You said Hawaiian pizza. Does it stem from there?
Maybe. I mean, there's a lot of Hawaiian stuff, and it usually has pineapple.
That's just my standard order though. Like whenever I go to Pizza Hut, and it's usually
Really?
yeah.
That's where I have to disagree with you.
Pizza Hut.
Oh no.
You don't fuck with the Hut?
I do, but I think it's overpriced.
Oh, for sure.
I think Papa John's is overpriced.
Very much. I would prefer Pizza Hut over Papa John's many times.
Yes, and Domino's is in there somewhere in the
Actually,
mix.
I think Little Caesars.
Little Caesars. If you don't get the cheap pizza, like if you get like a regular pizza like the other places, that shit's fire.
100%.
Like the actual like good pizzas there.
Do they still exist though? Because they've changed their recipes to like save costs and everything. I feel like it is. Back in the day, it used to slap a little bit more.
100%.
A
The
little bit.
$5 pizzas used to slap more. Now
Yeah.
they're trash.
It's not even $5 anymore. It's like
It's
$6. It's like $6. Yeah.
Is it? No, it's 6.
It's $6.99 or something.
Yeah, but with taxes, it's basically like
It's like $7.80.
basically. And then you have when you go to Little Caesars, you have to get the jalapeno cheese. Are you kidding me? Do you guys get that?
I didn't even know that was a thing.
I
didn't
would
even know they had that.
highly suggest you get the jalapeno cheese next
My
time.
coworker got cheesy bread, the one I told you from Wisconsin.
Yeah, the one that eats cheese.
Yeah, she got cheesy bread, and
That tracks.
I don't know how many are in the bunch. I want to say like 6.
There's either 4.
It's either 6 or 8.
No, yeah, it's 6.
So it's 6, right? I had 2, and my stomach hurt so bad.
Because you're lactose.
Are you lactose?
Mm-hmm. Everyone is lactose.
That is true. We're not able to.
Two
digest.
2%.
Technically.
Some are more lactose than but everyone on the planet is lactose.
We just have a
to
tolerance.
Degree. Yeah,
We just
to
have a
degree.
tolerance.
Mm-hmm.
We're superior.
I wouldn't say that.
I think so.
You shouldn't be drinking pus anyway.
What do you mean
That's all
pus?
milk is pus.
I'm not drinking your fucking knee.
You could though. You might as well. You might as well put it in your cereal because that's what's coming out the cows. It's not
No.
milk.
Yes, it is.
It's not milk. It's pus.
What do you mean pus? How does pus come out of titties?
Because of the way that they feed them. Are we debating the fucking the
This is a debating
the
episode.
livestock of America? Have you not seen a documentary of like how they treat animals?
Well, yeah, but that doesn't mean it's pus.
It's pus, bro. Look it up. Go down a rabbit hole.
What do you mean it's pus? So when like a mother...
Angel, shut the fuck up. Spin the wheel.
Angel's time to spin the wheel.
All right. For those of you guys just randomly tuning in... I'm kidding.
I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. The streamer in me came out. My fault.
You ready?
Mhm.
3, 2, 1. What is that?
I don't know.
Can you read it?
Are you doing the arrow or are you doing the little pin?
We're doing the pin.
The arrow. The arrow. What you mean?
Wait, no. Yeah, this. Whatever this is.
Yeah.
Is this the arrow?
He thought
Yes,
he
that's the
meant-
arrow.
No.
okay.
It's still on the same thing.
Alrighty, shut the fuck up. The topic is women should be paid less than men.
Fuck.
Fuck. This
Pros?
is a good time to remind you guys that all this is for comedic and content reasons. This is not going to portray our beliefs.
And so he claims. Alrighty, Matt. Pro? Angel?
There's no... Wait, Matt is pro?
Yes.
So he thinks that... Okay, you know what?
Wait.
Yeah,
is
yes,
it-
he said it. He said it.
Pro is for the statement. So I do think women should be paid less.
All right.
Am I able to switch that?
No, it's fine. I don't want him to get upset.
All right. Who's going first?
Isaac, who goes first?
Who goes first?
Angel, you go first.
I can go first.
Yeah.
Your Honor, we are here gathered, as one does, to simply fight back on the beliefs as such Matthew brings to this table today. For content reasons,
Allegedly.
allegedly,
Allegedly.
of women not being able to earn and be at the forefront as such men have been for years. So women work as hard as men day in and day out, sometimes even harder for them to just get into the same talking room as men.
For sure.
So why not compensate them for such work?
I mean, I believe that the best man should get paid should get paid the highest for the best person should get paid the highest for that job.
Man,
The best man. Okay, all right. So you're saying that you believe that men and women should be paid equally, right?
yes.
So you're saying that the WNBA and the NBA, they should be getting paid equal.
Yes. Same sport.
Same sport.
Same sport.
One does not generate nearly the same amount of revenue that the other pays. That the other generates.
Ooh.
Why is that? Women's basketball is not it's on the rise. But women's basketball just doesn't have so what I'm saying is there's a supply and demand effect.
Yes.
The NBA obviously grants their players hundreds of millions of dollars per contract for X amount of years because they bring in billions and billions and billions. So it undermines.
Does the WNBA get the same treatment as the NBA? Do they get the same marketing? Do they get the same sponsorships? Do they get the same attention? No. WNBA is not covered nearly to the same gratitude as the NBA, and I think it's for a reason. Is because they want to keep them at this level. Because if given the chance to be on the stage, women will take it.
For sure. And women should take it. Take the chance to be on stage.
But they're not given that opportunity to begin with.
No, they're given the opportunity.
No, they're not.
They are.
No, they're not.
But who are you going to watch? You going to watch LeBron James 360 no look behind the back between the legs from the free throw line dunk? Or are you going to watch Brittany Griner maybe get one breakaway dunk out in the open?
I would watch whatever. Personally, I'm not a sports guy, but if I happen to watch, it's whatever ESPN decides to be covering. And at no point is it the WNBA. Because...
nobody wants to watch the WNBA.
And it's that kind of mindset that brings us to the table.
I hate this.
I got you, motherfucker.
I hate this. It's basic economics, my brother. If we want to bring it to the WNBA and the NBA, I picked that specifically because it's a little bit different. I can prove to you the numbers. There are numbers that the NBA brings in that the WNBA does not bring in. So you cannot pay the best WNBA player the same amount as the best NBA player because those two organizations don't.
They
make the
don't
same
even out. Yes, I will. I will agree with you on that. But because they have not even received the same playing stage, do you know what I mean? How long has the NBA existed for? How long has that been in popularity?
But that's what I'm saying.
Years.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're behind the curve.
Exactly.
They're behind the curve.
You're proving my point exactly.
No,
the
I'm not.
WNBA has not received that same treatment that the NBA has. So you cannot compare because it's apples to oranges in your scenario that you yourself are painting.
The WNBA is not on par with the NBA because if you want to watch high-level basketball, you go watch the NBA.
Why?
Because the athleticism is through the roof.
According to who? Whom?
What the fuck are you talking about?
Are you stating that this is just general knowledge that men provide better athleticism than women? I'd beg to differ.
Yes. What are you talking about? What are you talking about right now?
What can you please explain to me?
Men, see, this is the problem. Men and women are not equal. They have equal rights, but physically, men and women are not equal. John Jones would smack the shit out of what's her face, the UFC fighter,
Like Cyborg?
no, yeah. Yes, as good as she is, John Jones would.
But that's not what we're talking
What
about.
I'm saying is
we're talking
athleticism-
about equal pay. We're not talking about athleticism or who's going to win in a fight, Matthew. We're talking about each party receiving the pay that they deserve.
What I'm saying is the high level athlete deserves the high level pay. Women are at the infancy of their athletic evolution.
Yes.
Like you said, the NBA started in the late 40s, early 50s. The WNBA didn't start until maybe the 90s.
You are proving my point as you.
What I'm saying is they need to catch up.
They do, and they're not giving the opportunity because they're
no.
not receiving equal pay, and they're not receiving equal coverage.
You can't receive
Why
equal
not?
pay because
Why
you
not?
don't bring in the same amount of money.
Alrighty, gentlemen. Gather your final thoughts.
In the corporate world, the best man, I think, wins.
Yes, and given in the corporate world, men like Matthew today do not state the proper plate for women to be even part of the conversation.
Do better.
How? How? When talking,
Get good.
Matthew, you simply cannot, because just like in the NBA, in the real world, women are a step behind because of the simple fact that they are not receiving the same kind of treatment, the same kind of coverage, the same kind of pay that men have for years. I state my case, Your Honor.
That's a skill issue. We got better gaming chairs. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you.
All right.
This is a good one. This is a good one.
This is a good little
I don't know
picker.
what to tell you.
Just to be clear, these two love women.
I like women.
I love women.
I hate this. I actually know someone who knows someone in the WNBA.
Oh, no way.
You know a guy who knew this guy who knew
She
this guy.
did, no,
who knew
shout out
this
to
guy.
I don't want to
Yeah,
name drop, but she actually did makeup for this WNBA. She works for the Mercury, and then they became kind of like buddies. They be hanging out a little bit.
way.
That's what I'm saying. So hey,
So wait till she sees this.
wait till we're gonna get her on the podcast for an interview. All right, Isaac, who made a better case for this unfortunate topic?
Alrighty. Both of you made great points. Like I said previously. Matt, you made an excellent point about how women don't do as much ticket sales as the regular NBA do.
For sure.
That's a great point. But overall, Angel, and as much as I hate to say this, was right. I do think men and women should be equally paid. That's not to say that it's not, unfair, but Angel was right. And I do think that
Angel stated a better case, and he's better in every way.
Angel was
This sucks. This sucks making the argument. But
No, it
especially-
does. It
It
does.
sucks when you can't, 'cause yeah, of course I want women to make more money than men. Take care of me.
You made a great point though. You made a really good point, Matt.
What I'm saying,
Actually, you found a good angle to
You
try to
found a
get it
loophole.
to
yeah,
you, but I'm sorry.
I specifically zoned on the NBA because it's strictly business.
I think that's overall
You
just in
cannot
sports.
pay more if it doesn't bring in the same amount of money. Unfortunately, I like women though. They should be getting paid crazy. Shout out to WNBA. Them motherfuckers can ball.
Oh, they do. They can.
They can ball.
really
They can ball.
They're crazy.
They can ball.
Oh,
I'm-
have you
they
seen
scare
their
me.
highlights?
Huh?
Have you seen their highlights?
They're
Who's?
Then
I don't watch football to begin with.
That's
Or-
we're talking. Okay.
Okay. All right. Keep it next. What the fuck? Anyway, I don't watch the footballs.
God damn it.
Alrighty,
God
Angel lost
damn
his
it.
case.
God-
Alright.
He's like, I take
Just
it
for
back.
that.
Angel lost. for that
Overturned.
shit.
It's overturned.
Angel lost for that shit. Anyway, I should call Cedric. Cedric would have had some good views on that. What?
Anyways. Alrighty.
I don't think you know what you said, Matt.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh fuck! It just dawned on me. Oh Clay. Shout out to Cedric. He hates pussy just as much as that. I like women more than Angel does. No, just kidding.
Maybe.
Well, Angel's a little bi.
No, I'm not.
Angel's biased.
No.
Wink, wink. No, just kidding.
No, but it's interesting being on the side that you just have to state your case and defend it. Now we know how lawyers feel.
Yeah, they feel. Yeah, especially the ones that are
Public
that know.
defenders when they're like, "All right, fam, you killed 3 people,
But I have to defend.
Your Honor."
Your Honor, I don't.
This-
He's cuckoo.
He cool, man. I talked to him. He seems all right.
We're just rolling up before we got here. He seems pretty cool, man.
He
Get
seems
to know
pretty
him.
cool. Motherfucker, he smokes meth, but I mean, you need to
It's a
handle
crazy
problems.
world out there. Women don't get paid the same.
Alrighty.
Oh, Jesus, guys. I think we need a little bit of a cool down.
someone sent me a thing on Twitter, and they had a blunt. They were smoking a blunt, and the blunt was like this long, and someone was like smoking on that Drake.
pack.
I was like,
It's
hell
so
no.
funny, man.
Angel, are you jealous of Drake?
Huh?
Are you jealous of Drake?
No, I'm not jealous of Drake, man.
Are you envious of him?
I'm happy for him.
Yeah, I'm happy for him.
I'm glad there's competition now.
But I'm not the only one out there. You know?
I'm not the only one out there. It's nice
It's nice to get some representation out there.
It's nice to find your kind. I thought I was the only Kong out there, and then I stumbled upon a whole new world.
Does Kong have a dick?
I'm sure.
Oh God.
Realistically, yeah.
Gorillas have dicks, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They have penises.
But they're usually smaller. I think they have the smallest penis of any mammal.
I must be a monkey.
He's like, I must be a gorilla.
That's your excuse? I'm a gorilla.
I'm a gorilla.
I'm a
I
gorilla.
just shaved.
I just share a lot of DNA with gorillas. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I just start walking like this.
That's so bad.
What animal has the biggest penis?
Not me.
Drake.
Drake.
Just kidding. I don't know. I know dolphins be slinging like 9 inches.
Dolphins?
Yeah.
Dolphins have penises?
Yeah, they be raping people
Everything does if they want to reproduce.
for the most part.
Oh, reproductive organ.
Yeah.
Are you telling me fish have penises?
Yes, in some form.
Nah, don't some fish just shoot sperm and then some
Yeah.
shoot eggs and they kind of mix? But dolphins have 9-inch penises. By the way.
9-inch? So Drake is a dolphin.
I think recently.
Drake, you were a dolphin this whole time and you didn't tell us? Not one. You know, like what the fuck?
Hey, let
funny
me on that
funny enough, real quick, a story. I'm just gonna give you the bullet points because I don't know the exact details. But there was this marine biologist of some sort that was studying dolphins, and she was trying to find a way to communicate with dolphins, and she spent so much time with them that she actually had sex with one.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Deadass?
yeah. It's like a
Can't
real.
lie on deadass.
Yeah, dead ass. On my mama. On my mama, she had sex with that fucking dolphin.
And his mom's dead.
And on my mama.
Wait, does that
Angel.
count? Because she's already...
That's even worse.
Is it?
He
It's
said
worse
deadass,
because
bro.
she'll come back.
Anyways,
That's worse because she'll come back.
anyways, you were saying?
She just forms from the
Yeah.
ashes. That'd be so cool,
That'd be
dude.
sick. That'd be sick. No, yeah, she actually had sex with the dolphin. She ended up losing her
You know,
job
like
and
when
stuff like
when
that.
when
Whoa,
they
whoa,
like Thanos snap when they come back, it's just in reverse.
Just shut the fuck up. Wait, Matt. Wait, so she just had sex with the dolphin?
Yeah,
and
like she
then-
was connecting with it, and she started to bond with it, and there was sexual tensions rising,
Sexual
and she
tensions.
let the fucking dolphin have sex with her.
One night.
Oh my.
They were just a couple of drinks in.
Yeah.
They were just venting.
Yeah,
Wow.
she was just throwing some fish, and he gave her the look. He just
He's like, "You
with
want
his
to?"
smooth ass head.
You know what we really didn't discuss? But Project's episode, Project's interview.
Yeah.
How did you think that went? And how do you think most of our content is going recently?
Ooh, I actually like to talk about this. I would like to believe that everything's going pretty good. I do think there are some improvements. I was just talking to my brother-in-law. Shout out to Carlos. I love you. I was just talking to Carlos today about algorithms and cracking the code. I do believe that YouTube. Oh, so I downloaded that YouTube Analytics app that you had me download, or you asked me to download. I downloaded it and I was actually looking at it.
To the analytics?
Mm-hmm. And the analytics, most sites that give you tools in analytics like that are handing you the tools to critique your videos. It's giving you what people are looking for, how people found you, why they found you, how long they stay. You know what I'm saying? So it really does become a code that you have to crack if you want to put, how do I say this? If you wanted to make this your full-time job, you definitely could put the work in and analytically go about your videos that way.
That's what Mr. Beast does, and that's why he's not. That's the solely reason, but a big reason of his come up is to learn the ins and outs of the algorithm and know how to play it.
Know how to play it. You make
Yeah.
the videos that are trend. You do things that are trending. I was just explaining the trends, making sure you're doing things on time. Like I said, oddly enough, we talked about this in private, but oddly enough, our Godzilla video, for some reason, I don't know why the Godzilla video itself was getting pushed around a little bit. I don't know if there's something going on the internet where it's the Godzilla's trending. I don't know if it's because it's getting closer to the release date of it.
Possibly, or I don't know. It's because of the title has a lot to do with it because I specifically named it "Podcasters React." I don't really see that much, and I don't know if it's a good or bad thing. You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
I think just seeing the word reacts gets like a really big audience to check it out.
I think
Reaction videos are hot.
Yeah.
For some reason, people, and I told you the code to this is us reacting to more things. You start getting integrated into algorithms because it did show on the analytics that your video gets seen. It says something about like users who saw your video
Yeah.
search for these specific terms.
exactly
Right.
and but then there's also the downfall of that you only solely focus on that because when we upload a video and it gives us a 8 out of 10 because it didn't get the most amount of views within the first hour or within the first day, that's a little bit of a blow. I'm not gonna lie.
A little bit.
You know what I mean? But then you just have to keep pushing.
But the analytics side of our videos have been trending up, right? For the most part.
Slowly.
For the most part,
Yeah.
we're still waiting for that big jump. There's a big jump that usually happens. I think it's gonna hit around maybe episode 50, episode 75. Like when you start actually, getting up there and stuff like that. I think the algorithm will start doing its thing. But as far as our channel's been going, as far as like the success and things like that, it's been growing. It's a steady growth. It's not something that's
We're not an overnight success. And then I can't remember who I was talking to about it, but there's dangers in doing that because if we were to blow up, Matt, if let's say the Godzilla video blew up and it got to 1 million views, right now, what are we doing with those eyes?
buying a Lamborghini.
No.
Leasing a Lamborghini off the bat to keep up that image.
We're not going to get paid for that because
Oh,
we're
okay.
not monetized. But what are we doing with those eyes in front of us? You know what I mean?
Yeah. But this is what I'm saying is that it doesn't matter. Like I've known people that go viral, but like nothing comes from it. They have one video that hits
Yeah.
1 million views, but yet
And then there's a
they're-
dip, and then I'd much rather have
a slow.
and then it's just to get like really nerdy about it. We've talked about this numerous times. Although we want like a bigger subscriber count and things like that, we do have a steady returning audience.
Yeah, for sure.
We do get at least 100 people that watch us on a weekly basis.
On a weekly basis,
You
which
know,
is a lot, bro. Like we literally use the same example every time. Put 100 people in your house right now.
Mm-hmm.
Any room that you're in your house, put 100 people in there, and let's see how crowded that feels, because it's a lot. And I was just having a conversation with somebody last night about how like streamers, like there's a lot of regular streamers who maybe have anywhere from 500 to 1,500 viewers, and you can make a living off that.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's enough money to go around. There's enough people who, and let's get onto the bigger topic of like society these days, right? People will willingly give you money to do something they like to watch. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, we watch TV, we watch Netflix, stuff like that. But entertainment has grown to the point where people will actually pay you to do this, to play a video game, to just sit in a chair and have a conversation, to roast. I've seen people donate money just to make a meme. Just to be on a meme.
or to like react to certain
Just to react to their words.
react to their words, or like a certain video that you want the creator to watch. They get donos and everything of just, hey, react to this and stuff, or they hit their sub goal or something for them to react.
Some people just donate just to hit the sub goal.
Mm-hmm.
I've done that where I'm like, sub goal is 5 subs, and people are like, what? How many subs do you need? 2? Boop. And they'll send 2 subs, and you're like, did you just give me like $10? Like
Just for
you know?
nothing?
For nothing. For me sitting here because, but I've also seen I've been getting into a lot of more.
Hot tub streams.
I wish. I'm past that. I already expected.
Do you think you would thrive on the hot tub stream era?
right now, me like.
Is it still
It is still a thing, yes. Not as popular as it was maybe 2 years ago.
Yeah.
But I think you and I would thrive in a hot tub stream.
Yeah,
I think
podcast.
I don't know. Maybe we would probably get demonetized because my titties would constantly be on the
Oh
screen.
yeah, because you'd be wearing a 2-piece.
Yeah, but my titties would find a way to slip out, bro.
yeah.
They kind
I'll buy you a
of
two-piece.
poke outwards.
I
It's
think
crazy.
we would thrive if we did a hot tub stream. I'm still getting used to talking shit on here. I'm still getting used to saying what the fuck I gotta say on here,
And
and
then
then,
having-
not having to answer for it in person. Because I'm not at that stage yet where I can't disassociate from my life just yet. I can't just be famous and say what the fuck I need to say and no one can reach me.
He can't get 200 views and then just duff.
Yeah,
into the distance.
just duck into. I still gotta see people. I still gotta see people I'm telling these stories about, right? So I can't wait till we get to a point where I can say whatever the fuck I want to say, and I ain't gotta listen to none of you bitch ass motherfuckers.
All right, Matt. I think it's wheel time.
It is.
I
wheel time.
think it's wheel time. I think it's been a minute.
you spin it this time.
Who,
I,
me?
yeah, I spun it last time.
Okay, I thought you meant
I'm
Isaac
sorry. I misspoke. I spun it last time.
Spin.
Spinned is not a word.
Spinned.
It's not a word.
Span.
Spun.
Span. You spun it.
Time to spin the wheel, ladies and gentlemen.
Spin the wheel.
Give it a good spin. Give it a good spin. Okay. Which one's that one?
Social media does more good than harm.
Oh shit. Okay.
Wow.
All right, we can get into this. We can get into
Speaking of, we were
Let's
kind
get
of just
to it,
talking
right?
about this, and I think we're very interesting because if we want the career that we want to follow is basically
It's basically
based
social
on
media.
social media.
Matt, pros, Angel, cons.
Okay,
this. Okay.
who's going first?
Shit.
Paper, rock, scissors again.
Payroll.
Actually, you know what? Matt, go first.
Easy. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. Let me paint you a picture of a real life scenario, right? Back in the 50s, no social media in sight, right?
Very true.
There was only limited amount of news outlets that controlled the narrative of situations. If a murder, if a injustice, if a bombing, if something happened, we had to take the word from our local news stations, right? We live in a day and age now where it's harder to hide those injustices, right? Because there's so many POVs. People have a platform. Everyone has a profile. Almost everyone has a social media platform. Twitter, Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram. Motherfuckers were on Kick. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Like all types of shit. You can report on these things. There's information right now. If China had an explosion and terrorist attack, we would know instantly. So the pro that I feel like social media has given us is the communication around the world so that we can know what is happening, but not only just the fact of like current events and tragedies. It's letting us connect with people that we would not have had access to in the 90s, 80s, 70s, 60s, 50s, 40s, 30s, 20s, 1900s, 1800s, so on and so forth. The connectivity that we have is just greater than ever. Right now, I could pick up my phone, I could tweet some shit, and someone in China can be like,
Actually, I don't think China would be able to do that because they have their own network.
oh, well, I'm sure they can see some.
Very few people.
I don't know. What I'm saying is that we are more connected than ever, and it allows us to make sure we highlight things that were not being highlighted back in the day.
We are more connected than ever. You can access people that you couldn't before. But is that necessarily a good thing, Your Honor? Because if Matt wanted, there's nothing stopping him for him to connect with a child that seemed to be on the internet.
The fuck does that mean?
What do you mean?
That happens regardless, though.
But it's a lot more accessible with the internet, with social medias. It's a lot more accessible. There's less likely for someone to be caught doing these acts through social media, through the internet, because you don't have to face them IRL.
What are you talking about? There's a digital footprint. If anything, it's more easier to get caught now than it is back in the day. Back in the
How?
day, people were meeting up, I'm sure, with minors and stuff like that, and it was on the low because who the fuck's gonna know? The minor's not. You know damn well these days, most kids these days document everything. They'll go on social media and they'll sit here and be like, just met this 25-year-old, blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying? Whereas opposed back in the day, they'd hide that shit. There was no proof. There was no evidence. There was no nothing. So even, yes, like in the event that motherfuckers are doing some nasty shit with internet, it is still a way to have evidence that you are doing some nasty shit. And I rest my case, Your Honor.
No. But we're still not we're still not bringing into the conversation all the harm that social media.
What harm does it do?
highlights-
Explain to me
highlights
what
is-
harm does it do.
Matthew, when you go to upload a picture on Instagram of yourself,
Mm-hmm.
you cannot sit here and tell me that you have not fallen victim into the like game.
Everyone's addicted to likes.
Exactly. So when that picture does not get the amount of likes, your own self-image is put to the test. The way you view yourself is warped because of the means of social media, because of their simple algorithm, because your picture's not pushed, because you didn't post on the right day, because you don't look a certain way, because you're not using the right filters. It is morphing your body your mind to view your body in a certain way. These are the dangers that are not talked about. Sure, everything that you brought is correct, but there's a far greater danger on the other side of the coin, which is not being talked about. These social medias, they're not here for our best interest. Although you can connect with them, although you can do all these things that you mentioned, that is not their purpose. Their purpose is to gain your attention. Their purpose is for you to be glued to their apps, to react to their ads, to play into their algorithm. They
Alrighty.
need your time.
Alrighty. Speak for Matt. What's not to say that people felt the same way back then with Polaroid cameras or cameras that had film
What
with
do you-
social media?
Because there was no algorithm involved. There was no ticking sense. There wasn't a scrolling feature that you can just watch endless videos, stay up the night and watch 3,000 sounds and things all at the same time. Those didn't exist. Those only exist through the use of the internet and through social medias. They want you to stay on their platforms as much as they want. Those are the dangers. People's attention spans are shortening by the month. Shortening. Thank you. By the month. These are the dangers. Although it brings a lot to good, and I am not here to disprove that. I am only simply here to state the wrong.
I think given the wrongs, there's a more better upside.
So you would much rather live with shortened attention spans, heightened body dysmorphia, teens being in a constant state of self-depression because they are involving themselves in this world that these social medias have created.
Alrighty. Final thoughts.
Final thoughts.
I think that although there's a lot of good bringing to this, the harm severely outweighs whatever good these social medias bring. With every good thing, there's an equally or more contrasting bad side. And I think this is one of the cases right here, Your Honor.
Is that your final thoughts?
That is my final thought.
My final thoughts is yes.
You have 24 hours.
You have 30 seconds to respond. You made some valid points. You did. But everything that you have discussed has already been into play in human society. The only difference is that social media magnifies that, and again, social media gives us the platform to go on there and to see people's insecurities, to see people's immaturity, to see how stupid people are. People have always been those three things: stupid, insecure, immature. The social media, I feel like the pros outweigh the cons, because you take away social media, those people are still going to be immature. Those people are still going to be insecure. They're still going to be seeking attention elsewhere. Social media, the pros of it, like I said, never have we been in a state of the world where you and I can do this and get paid for it, where you and I can do this and get our video pushed to people across the world. Never have we been in a state of the planet where nobodies can film their passions in any environment and become famous. More people have become famous now because of social media than people gatekeeping the fame that it used to be back in the 80s, 90s, 70s, 50s, 60s, 40s. A nobody can become famous. There's a nobody in a basement right now that has immense talent that is getting seen because of social media that he would never have been able to be seen any other time.
I
And
thought
I
I had
rest
you.
my final case.
Gotcha.
I thought I had you,
Alrighty.
Your Honor. I plead a verdict, please.
Denied.
Sustain.
as much as Angel has made a shit ton of good points, Matt fucking cooked.
God damn it, you did, bro.
Matt
That was
really
good.
cooked.
That was.
I knew I was gonna
great.
hit it when I used us as the example, man.
And
I
that's
knew
what
I was gonna hit it.
And that's exactly because hypocrite. You cooked.
You
did a
know
really
what's
good
funny
job.
though? You know what's funny? What side are you actually on this?
On your side.
I honestly could make an argument for his side. I have an argument point that I can make for his
actually-
side.
I'm sure you can. I think it's a little different for Angel and for you. That's why I gave you guys
The
each
opposites?
different. Yeah,
Yeah.
because I feel like you would have a really good point on that, and he would also have a good point on.
Just for the sake of the arguments, why don't we just hear the opposing side? What would you say?
My opposing side is the people that make these apps do not let their children use these apps. They know exactly the damage that these apps do to self-image. Child suicide is at an all-time high because of this, but you didn't use that as an example, so fuck you. And then
I was trying, but Isaac kept looking at me, and I got nervous. But you know that
what I'm saying is that yes, social media is damaging to the ego itself. Business wise, passion wise, there's an argument for it. But I do think that it does a lot of harm for young
minds.
individuals. When your brain is not fully developed and all you know is social media, it just warps you in a way that I don't know if it's healthy or not. This is a topic that I've talked about before.
But there is some. I do have to agree with you on that because essentially I can see both sides of the argument. Although social media has exponentially thrown us and catapulted us to levels of success, of monetary gain that no one has ever seen before. Like he said, people like you and me could possibly make a living out of this. But there is the other coin of that, of these dangers to even us, dude. Sometimes I have a hard time disconnecting myself from this content.
Yes.
Sometimes I fall into the victim of it.
I fall victim to likes
Exactly.
and hearts and just views.
If this video were to come out and the 100 views do not come up within the day, I go to my.
We start rethinking our fucking life choices.
We start rethinking. I'm like, what could I have done better? Could I have named the title better? Could I have done the thumbnail better? It's just you're just in the game. So although I'm telling you, we're on both sides of this, and I think it's a really interesting conversation.
No, it's interesting because, like I said, I know the damage that social media can do to young children whose brains aren't fully developed. I know the damage it can do to adults who are fully
Exactly.
developed. So young kids are almost at the mercy. It's like a coin flip. It's like you're either going to get fucked up or you're not. But like I told you, it is a real thing that child suicide is at an all-time high because of social media's distortion
Exactly.
of what reality is.
Because you get accustomed to the filters, you get accustomed how you look in that, you get
Ooh.
accustomed to the likes.
Don't
And
get me started on filter, bro. Filters
Dude,
piss me off.
seriously, like
Filters piss me off
all
so bad.
these things are very bad things, and like I said, I think algorithms and stuff are a real thing. Like Matt said, these businessmen, these companies, they do not care about us. They care about us sustaining them.
They want us to use their apps.
Exactly. And
we are if something is free, it's because we are.
it's because it's not. It's because we're the not the market, but the trade. You guys know what I mean.
Yeah, you know what we're trying to say.
But one can even make the argument that even us right now are being part of the problem
yes,
for entertaining people and keeping people on these apps in order to market ourselves. We are part of the game.
yep.
So this conversation really stands. We can talk about this all day. I can do this all day, Gav.
I can I could do this all day.
We'll do it. Because I'm with you.
Oh wait,
To the end of the line.
let me catch my breath. Let me give you a second.
This is a little thing that I wanted to talk about a little bit. You have seen the Apple Vision Pro that recently released, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think there is a lot of dangers. Speaking of social media, dude, there is a lot of dangers in what we're experiencing
shit. Oh,
because what's up,
No, you're good. I was gonna. It's about the Apple Vision Pro.
bro? You scared me. I think so much of coming up here, we were so fixating, myself included, on virtual reality.
Yeah.
You know, I watched Ready Player One, and I was like, virtual reality, that's where it's going. And although that might be the case, I never put two and two together that like warped or augmented reality was a thing. Do you know what augmented reality is, Matt.
Like virtual reality?
No. Virtual reality is strictly virtual. It's like you put on, let's say, the Apple Pro Vision or Apple Vision Pro, right? And everything around you, like you're in a 3D world. Think of the metaverse. That's virtual reality. Augmented reality is the scary thing because you're interacting with real life things, but there is elements that are virtual and it's a hybrid of that. Like I could be wearing the Apple Vision Pro right now. It'd be on my head and I'd be talking to you. But right there, there'd be a monkey right on your forehead. And you would not even know. And I would be interacting with that, but you wouldn't even know. And that is a state of society that I don't know where it's going to take us.
We talked about this a couple episodes ago. I said, fuck it. Let it go.
What do you mean?
Let it get loose. Let's ramp it up. Ready Player One style. Let's get deeper into the technology. Let's just let it take its course.
But then at that point, it basically becomes the Matrix.
I don't care. It's better than what we're doing right now. What the fuck
it?
we doing right now?
Is it?
I mean, we're already here. We're in this middle ground. We're not going back to the old ways. It's just not what it's not going to go back. As much as I try to make my niece go outside and get fresh air and look at the sky and go play with friends, they'd rather be inside.
Well, I mean, on that note, I think we should do another wheel spin.
Okay.
Spin the wheel.
Bring that motherfucking wheel out. I'm ready.
Could spin that wheel. I think Angel, you could spin the wheel.
I get to spin the wheel?
I think you can spin the wheel.
All right. Fuck you, man. I get to go twice.
Spin that motherfucking wheel.
What is it?
What does it say?
Depression is not real.
Oi.
All right.
Oi.
Depression is not real. Interesting. All
All
right.
righty.
All right,
All
Your
right.
Honor.
Matt,
Yeah.
pro, Angel, con.
I am pro for depression not being real.
Yes, you are.
Oi.
Okay.
Alrighty. Hey, Brustas.
Rock, paper,
No, I didn't go. Okay. You're gonna say rock.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ready?
Alrighty.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
No, no.
Oh wait. Okay. Fuck it.
I'll
Okay.
shoot. Alrighty. I'll do.
Okay.
I'll say it.
Yeah.
All right. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Matt, you go first.
Oh, I thought I got to choose who goes first.
Oh.
I'll go fucking first. First of all, get fucking good. Go to the gym. Get your fucking head out your ass. It's not that hard. I do not think that I think a majority of you people out there that think that you have depression do not have actual clinically depression. You guys have not been diagnosed with actual depression.
What does that mean?
A lot of people self-diagnose and say, "Oh, my life is so hard. Oh, this guy left me. Oh, I'm not good at anything."
And you don't think
and
that
I'm
causes
sad.
That doesn't cause depression?
That's not clinical depression. Clinical depression with chemicals that are unbalanced, that do not let you operate the way that you need to operate, are very different from trauma responses that you have throughout your life. I would argue that as the generations have gone on, people have become softer and softer and softer and softer to where minor inconveniences they label in the category of depression. My girl left me for whatever reason. I'm depressed. Cool. Oh, I can't find a new job. I'm depressed. Cool. You know what I'm saying? Like everything.
But Matthew, those are real things, though.
I think everything, but that's not clinical depression. I think a lot of people that claim that do not have chemical imbalances that are affecting their brain chemistry, not letting them actually do things throughout their day to day, as opposed to someone going through a trauma response and being sad about that. I think there is severe sadness, but I don't think everyone has depression these days. Do you notice that? Everyone has depression these days.
Because
something doesn't go my way, I'm depressed.
Uh-huh.
I don't think it's actual depression. I think we throw that.
Then what do you qualify it
It's
as?
sadness, bro. It's just sad. You're sad. Everyone's supposed to be sad. Yeah, shit didn't work out. You're sad. Yeah, you want to cry. You're sad. But I don't think it's clinical depression.
Matthew, I think that's a little bit ignorant than what you just said. I you know.
Why is that?
Because how are you going to qualify everything as just being big sad? That's just such a general term to say. You know what I mean? First of all, how do you qualify depression from not? And who determines you as to these events don't lead to one to be prone to depression?
I'm not a doctor by any means. So, yes, who am I to say that? For sure.
Uh-huh.
For sure. I just feel like just because you're sad doesn't mean you have depression.
I think you're just going on the highest of highs. Not everybody's clinically depressed, as you say, and I will agree with you. But the fact that you're generalizing everything to that degree is invalidating a lot of people's emotions. And I can speak from self-experience that those things are very depressing. You just because you're not clinically depressed doesn't mean you can't just feel helpless.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, sure. What I guess I don't think it's weird to say. I don't think that's a hard stance to be on, to sit here and say like, yeah, just because you have a minor inconvenience doesn't mean that you have depression.
But I don't understand what you're saying. What side are you on? Like, thing is, depression is real or not?
I don't think it's real in this. I don't think depression itself is real in this present day the way that people use it as a crutch.
What do you mean by that?
I think it's used as a crutch. I think any inconvenience, any minor inconvenience.
But what's depression to you doesn't mean it's going to be the same depression to me.
Sure, I guess. What is depression to you, though?
Traumatic instances that is out of my life, and that's just the only way that it's a state of being, dude. You cannot control it.
You can control it, though.
But you can't, though.
You are in control of your brain. You are in control of your mind. You are in control of your thoughts. You are in control of, for the most part, you are in control of all of your actions.
Reasonably, yes. But when you're in that depressive state, Matt, you are not.
How do people get out of their depressive state?
Some people don't, and that's the issue of it. That's the issue of even just bringing up this discussion. Some people don't. And it doesn't take a clinical doctor for you to say that you have depression.
True. I think it should, though.
Why?
Because, like I said, I think the term is thrown around too much. I think society has got softer and softer, and any minor inconvenience that maybe previous generations would have pushed through and tried to overcome, the scapegoat is, I don't want to do anything. Feel bad for me. I have depression.
I think this is just some. Are you just looking as like a generational thing?
I have,
because you grew up in a different era, dude. You have to remember this. The way you grew up is different than the way I grew up.
True.
You know what I mean?
But for example,
I don't think it's fair of you like actually saying this. I don't know if you're doing it for content or if you're actually like speaking your mind now.
All I'm saying is I have had friends who have gone through bad things in their life. And they use that. It feels like sometimes they use depression. My mom had actual depression, right? Where she went and got meds for it because her chemicals were unbalanced. My mom actually went through traumatic things. I saw depression firsthand. So no, I don't think that somebody not getting fired from their job and they're gonna go home and feel sorry for themselves and be and claim that they're depressed when life for the most part is okay.
But it's a depressive state of, if you lose your job, you lose your income. Do you know what I mean? You're contradicting yourself.
It's not that I'm contradicting myself. It's that I fully believe that people we're in a victim era. We're in a victim era. Yes, it's easier for us to sit here and say, "Oh, boo-hoo me," than it is for people to sit here and say, "You know what? Yeah, something bad happened to me. Something bad happens to everybody in the world. There is not one person on this planet that something bad has not happened to them. There are succeeders and there are underachievers, and the underachievers are the ones who feel sorry for themselves and choose not to do anything." And
so again, I need to interrupt you because you're labeling. Mm-hmm. It's not as black and white as you're painting it.
For sure.
Do you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Not everybody just feels sorry for themselves, and that's honestly. Can we just go ahead and pause for just a second, because I don't know if it's just I know we've been doing this whole thing for content, but like, are you actually being serious?
I just don't think. Do you think you have depression?
I think I've suffered from depression substantially, and I think and honestly, something that really grinds my gears is when people stand on here and speak the same things that you're saying.
I don't think you've actually know what depression is.
I don't think you've had it. Again, who are you to say that, bro?
It's not that I'm here to say that. You say that. There's nothing in your life that you've gone through that has made you actually go through. There's nothing that you've gone through. You don't know what actual depression is, where you wake up and you are not you. You have bad days.
Just because your life and my life are different does not mean that I have not lived those things. I'm telling you, are not in a stance where you can say those things. I'm actually kind of can we cut like for a second?
I don't know. I don't know why you want to cut. I don't understand what. I don't get what you're saying. You have just because you have had bad days, bad rough patches, bad weeks, bad months, bad years, doesn't mean that your chemicals are not imbalanced. You have every opportunity to shape your situation and make it better. And if you feel sorry for yourself and you want to sit here, are you fucking serious? All right, ladies and gentlemen. Unfortunately I did not think that was gonna take that turn that it did. I still I don't see the problem in what was said. I don't know why that struck a nerve the way it did, but it did. So, if like I said, final thoughts. Unfortunately, I don't know where he's at. I don't know if he's coming back in. I don't know if we're ending it here. But Isaac, do you know where he's at?
I think.
Yeah, just see if you can bring him back in, so we can close this out. I thought we would be able to have this. Nope, we're still recording. We're still recording. Come back and sit down so we can finish this out. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this has been episode 31. This was the great debate. We apologize for any inconveniences that happened through the episode. I thought we were gonna be able to have fun with this, but apparently no. So. Shout out to everyone involved in the episode. Shout out to Isaac for coming to help us. Like I said, this was the Great Debate, episode 31 of the Amateur Hour podcast with Matt and Angel. And we will see you next week. Have a good one.
I'll see you in the next episode, guys.
Have a good one.
Bye-bye.